US dollar to Japanese yen forecast. From BOJ pivots to interventions with the Fed in focus, the US dollar to Japanese yen rallied 1.14% on Tuesday, closing the session at 150.845. A dovish Bank of Japan pivot and better than expected U.S. housing sector data drove buyer demand for the U.S. dollar to Japanese yen. On Wednesday, the focus will turn to the Fed and plans for an H1 2024 Fed rate cut. Inflation and migration, theory, evidence, and implications for the Monetary Policy Committee. Migration flows into and out of Aotearoa, New Zealand are at near record levels, and the Reserve Bank of New Zealand is working to understand the inflationary effects of these flows. A new research paper by the New Zealand Institute of Economic Research, NZER, commissioned by the RBNZ, outlines how migration can add to or reduce inflationary pressures depending on the size and direction of flows and the characteristics of migrants. The ability of the host economy to absorb migrants, which is influenced by the state of the labor market, housing, infrastructure, and health and education services, etc., is also a significant factor. Press release number 110 of March 20, 2024. Producer prices of industrial products, domestic sales, February 2024. Minus 4.1% on the same month a year earlier. Minus 0.4% on the previous month. Wiesbaden, the producer prices of industrial products were 4.1% lower in February 2024 than in February 2023. In January, the year-on-year change rate was minus 4.4%. The Federal Statistical Office, DStatus, also reports that producer prices in February 2024 dropped by 0.4% from January 2024. Producer price indices, 2021 equals 100 bar chart with 2 data series. Change on the previous year in percent. View as data table, producer price indices, 2021 equals 100. The chart has one x-axis displaying time. Data ranges from January 1, 2022 7 o'clock to February 1, 2024 7 o'clock. The chart has one y-axis displaying values. Data ranges from minus 9.2 to 38.7. Consumer price inflation, UK, February 2024 price indices, percentage changes, and weights for the different measures of consumer price inflation. Main points: consumer price inflation rates, notable movements in prices, latest movements in CPI inflation, latest movements in CPI inflation, consumer price inflation data glossary measuring the data strengths and limitations related links cite this statistical bulletin. Producer price inflation, UK, February 2024. Changes in the prices of goods bought and sold by UK manufacturers, including price indices of materials and fuels purchased, input prices, and factory gate prices, output prices. Producer input prices fell by 2.7% in the year to February 2024, up from a revised fall of 2.8% in the year to January 2024. Producer output, factory gate, prices rose by 0.4% in the year to February 2024, up from a revised fall of 0.3% in the year to January 2024. On a monthly basis, producer input prices fell by 0.4% and output prices rose by 0.3% in February 2024. Input and output price levels have been relatively stable since mid-2022 but remain substantially higher than their 2021 levels. This month's Producer Price Index, PPI, estimates are being published with updated weights in line with the annual chain linking methodology. Thank you.